Hello, myself Pranita. I'm from CSC AI and ML. My topic is namespace in Python. Let's understand what is a namespace. What is namespace in Python? A namespace is a system that has a unique name for each and every object in Python. An object might be a variable or a method. Python itself maintains a namespace in the form of a Python dictionary. Python interpreter understands what exact method or variable one is trying to point in the code using a namespace. So the division of the word itself gives a little more information. It is name, which means name, a unique identifier, plus space, which talks something related to the scope. Here, a name might be any of the Python method or variable, and space depends upon the location from where is trying to access a variable or a method. Let's see the different types of namespaces we have in Python. Types of namespaces in Python. As Stem Peter suggests, namespaces aren't just great, they are honking great, and Python uses them extensively. In a Python program, there are four types of namespaces. First one is built-in namespace, second one is global namespace, third one is enclosing namespace, and the fourth one is the local namespace. These have differing lifetimes. As Python executes a program, it creates namespace as necessary and deletes them when they are no longer needed. Typically, many namespaces will exist at any given time. Let's discuss each one at a time. First one is built-in namespace. What is built-in namespace? The built-in namespace contains names of all Python built-in objects. These are available at all times when Python is running. We can list the objects in the built-in namespace with the following given command. The command is dir of two double underscore built-ins and double underscore. We'll get the list of some built-in namespaces like this. These are the list of some built-in namespaces when we enter that following code. These are some examples of built-in namespaces. Those are int, isInstance, isSubclass, iter, length, license, list, locals, map, max. All these are known as some built-in namespaces in Python which we can access from anywhere. Next type of namespace is global namespace. Let us understand what is meant by global namespace. Global namespace. The global namespace contains any names defined at the level of the main program. Python creates the global namespace when the main program body starts, and it remains in existence until the interpreter terminates. Let's see an example of global namespace. In this following code, the variable 1 equal to 5 is the global namespace. It is defined at the starting of the main function body. So that is called the global namespace, and that can be accessed from anywhere in the part of the code. The next type of namespace is the local and enclosing namespaces. Let's understand this enclosing and local namespace by the following code. In the following example, function f is defined within the function g is defined within the body of the function f. Let's see what is happening in the code. From line 1 to 12, we defined a function f which is called enclosing function. Inside the function f, we again defined a function g which is called the enclosed function. On line 15, we are calling the function f. When the main program calls function f, on line 9, the function f calls the function g. When the main program calls the function f, Python creates a namespace for the function f. Similarly, when the function f calls the function g gets own separate namespace. The namespace created for the function g is the local namespace, and the namespace created for the function f is the enclosing namespace. So, like this, we can understand which is the namespace, enclosing and local namespace. This is the flowchart for the namespaces. built-in namespace, then global namespace, and then local namespace. These are the types of namespaces in the Python. Thank you.